Hello everyone. Want to be a real life hero? Then save somebody's life. What can be more noble than saving somebody's life by donating a part of your own? Can it get easier than blood donation? No. All that is required is a big heart and willingness to donate. I'm very happy and proud to talk about this topic, being myself a voluntary blood donor on multiple occasions and be a part of a group called Helpline during my MBBS days, which would donate blood and make people donate blood by creating awareness about blood donation. There is never-ending demand for blood in all the blood banks across the country. Every year, lakhs and lakhs of people die due to road traffic accidents. Even more number of people get severely injured, lose a lot of blood, and may need operative procedures requiring transfusion. But this is only a part of the problem. Now imagine the number of patients undergoing routine and emergency operations every single day. Imagine the number of pregnant ladies delivering every day. So the demand is huge and never-ending. Let me tell you briefly about the procedure and after donation process before getting into the myths and facts. You go to a blood bank, fill out a form revealing briefly about your medical history. Your weight is noted, blood pressure is checked, blood sugar may also be checked if you are a diabetic. They may check your hemoglobin if you appear anemic, especially ladies. Then you are asked to lie down on a partially or fully inclined bed. A small needle will be inserted into your vein at the cubital region. You will be given a soft spongy ball to press throughout the procedure. And 350 to 450 ml of blood will be collected depending on the purpose, need and your fitness. Once this collection process is complete, the needle will be removed, a small adhesive plaster will be pasted. Trust me, it hardly pains. And after that, refreshments will be provided. You may be asked to stay back for some time and be seated for a while. And after that, you are good to go back and you are free to resume almost all your activities, including driving. Few activities like playing or gym workout are restricted for a period of just one day. This is as simple as this. The blood you donate undergoes a testing process where it will be screened for some of the transfusion related infections like HIV, hepatitis B, hepatitis C, syphilis, malaria and of course blood grouping. This is why you are asked to pay at the blood bank in spite of providing a replacement donor, that is the testing charges. Now, the blood that you donated undergoes centrifugation and then it will be divided into its components, that is RBC, plasma, platelets, etc. Sometimes whole blood may be given to a patient depending on the requirement. Unfortunately, there are a lot of myths hovering around this noble process, preventing people from donating blood. Let's try to address a few of them and understand the facts. Myth number 1. I don't need to donate blood because blood bank has plenty of blood. Fact. There's always some patient who is in desperate need for blood. Whatever your blood group may be, it may be a common one, it may be an uncommon one, but there is always a need. Unfortunately, this doesn't happen and hence blood has to be donated by the humans. Unfortunately, there's a thought ingrained in few people's mind that the replacement donations that you're asked to make in spite of paying at the blood bank while receiving blood for your dear ones is to make some money. But please understand, this is far from reality. Voluntary blood donations are inadequate in meeting the routine blood requirements and the donations are for some other needy patient. Myth number 2. I'm not fit for blood donation. Fact. If you're above the age of 18 years, if you're not anemic, not underweight, and if you do not suffer from any major illness, you're definitely fit for blood donation. All that is required is your willingness. Myth number 3. I'm diabetic or hypertensive, hence I cannot donate blood. Fact. Diabetics and hypertensive patients can donate blood provided their blood sugar and blood pressure are under control. However, patients who suffer from some cardiac disease may have some restrictions and they need to be thoroughly investigated. And your cardiologist will give a green signal for blood donation if he thinks your heart would permit it. Myth number 4. I'm a smoker or alcoholic, hence I cannot donate blood. Fact. People who consume alcohol or smokers can definitely donate blood provided they did not consume alcohol for 24 hours prior to donation so that their blood is cleared of alcohol and provided they have not smoked for 1 to 2 hours prior to donation. Myth number 5. After the donation, I may feel very weak and hence it may affect my work or studies for many days. And moreover, my body may take several months to years to restore the blood that I donated. Fact. This is one of the major myths preventing people from doing this noble deed. Blood donations are accepted from you only if you are not anemic and hence it will have no significant effect on your body. and as previously mentioned, you are free to resume almost all your activities including driving. Only few activities like playing, exertion, gym workout are restricted just for a period of 1 day. And trust me, your body is so smart and efficient that it restores the blood volume within about 10 to 20 minutes. The plasma gets restored in about 24 hours, platelets will take about 2 to 4 days, and RBC takes about 2 to 4 weeks. However, the iron stores may take about 2 to 3 months for restoring. A healthy person can donate up to 3 to 4 times a year. That is, you are eligible for blood donation every 3 months. A thing to note here is that because of this, women during menstruation are prevented from donating blood. They are asked to just postpone for a few days because we do not want you to have heavy bleeding just at the time when you have donated blood. Myth number 6. I am on regular medication, hence I cannot donate blood. Fact. Most of the regular medications which are taken for BP or sugar don't prevent you from donating blood. However, blood thinners will have to be stopped a few days before the donation. And if you are on regular medication for some other major disease, then you better discuss this with the blood bank officer before going for the donation. Myth number 7. I may end up contracting transfusion related disease because of the donation. Fact. No, this is far from reality. There is no way you can contract any transfusion related disease or any allergic reactions because of the donation. Now, these risks, in spite of thorough screening, do exist for the recipient, not for the donor. Myth number 8. Frequent blood donation leads to obesity. Fact. No. Blood donation has no direct effect on obesity. However, because of blood donation, if you restrict your activities and consume a lot of food, mind you, it is not warranted, then yes, you may end up putting on weight. But of course, this has nothing to do with blood donation. So these are few of the myths which are routinely encountered. I'm sure there are many more. If you know, let me also know by commenting below. If you like this video, of course give it a thumbs up. But more important than that, donate blood and save lives. I'll feel this video is worth it if at least one person gets educated about these myths, comes forward for blood donation. Thank you for watching.